Uh, Hello, I'm Hafsa, and professionally I'm a business analyst. And at the moment I'm working in Asian Power, but before that I have worked in the top names of the London, like Aramco overseas company, Bit Technologies, and Huawei. And I was working there as a HR business analyst and HR analytics in those companies. And after getting some experience over there and a good experience over there, I decided to start my own venture. And now I'm working in Asian Power. And the we I'm also working as a business analyst here, and my company specializes and aims to solve the business problems of the company. What we do exactly in the AC Power, we conduct the KPI analysis for the smaller business firms and the medium level business firms who are struggling hard to scale up their business, and they are unable to measure their performance, and they are also struggling hard to get the more turnover and the revenues. So we created the dashboard for them, and we analyzed their data, and we created data visualization for the different levels of the organization. For example, for the managers, for the CEOs, and for their clients, different kind of dashboards. We create them according to the business needs, and from those dashboards are very helpful for them to know about that where they are struggling hard, and how the performance of the organization is going on, and how the performance of their employees, and the performance of the organization with their clients is going on. So we provide the different business intelligence tools to them, and also we help them in the technology. And yes, and we provided free cap analysis for the different firms as well. And yes, that's from my side. And further I would like to say for that if
My name is Farooq Mahmood. I started off with my career in technology and have been a technology professional for almost 16 years in my life. Later on, I joined hands with Hafsa. She was in endeavor of establishing a business which could help companies adopt and do the digital transformation for them. So that was my area of expertise. So I joined hands with her in her efforts so that I could help her achieve that mission. Specifically in that regard, my area of contribution was establishing the operations for her company, assisting her in doing that and enabling her so that she could actually does what she's best at. And that those are the area of business analysis and business transformation and BI tools. My specific area of contribution within that part was the technological part, because every company is running a different technological set of tools and software, and since my expertise relate a lot to those things, so I've been helping her within the past time that the company has started. It's a very young company, just has been like 3 months. So at the very moment, we are actually trying to penetrate into the market, trying to make our name while working with a few companies, and that's pretty much it so far. Yeah. In that same area, while talking about how our strengths collaborate with each other, she has a very good knack and ability to analyze businesses and perform critical analysis and evaluation of the challenges that businesses are facing. And my area of expertise is actually trying to find solutions, technical and semi-technical solutions for those business problems. So this is how we integrate with each other. We combine hands and we move on with solving problems for the businesses. And her area and background in business analysis and analytics, combined with the technical abilities that I have of working with a variety of software Yeah, our initial strategy was to utilize the context that we already had in UK. That was good because those were the people who knew us already. So we visited those people, told us about our business. That went fine, okay. But the moment we started asking people about their business, and then there was kind of a blockade over there. People went quite suddenly. People used to be shying away from sharing their business problems with us, because not everybody is so open to share their problems. Either he or she may be a sole trader or even a private limited company. People don't open up about their problems or business problems or struggles their business is facing. They will keep on complaining about government policies and the areas where everybody could just blame easily, but they won't talk about the business problems. So we had to go through a very rigorous process of pushing them towards opening up with us and trying to understand, to make them understand that what are we actually offering them. So our initial offer which we made for them was a free gap analysis for their business at absolutely no cost. That's a 2-week process in which we go and analyze their businesses, and that has actually to have some response generated in this regard. So it was some progress, although slow, and not as we anticipated, but it was still some progress that we were able to achieve. Now, moving forward, we are doing this on a rapid scale. We've started marketing our company over LinkedIn and trying to gauge context from them, and we also in touch with consulting companies over here who are actually making us introduce to their clients.
Great.
And this is how we are excelling with marketing and probably the sales of our company. Start from the vision and mission of the company. That's what they actually want to achieve. And by doing that, we come to the strategic goals that they have set, and from there onwards, we start drilling them for the kind of problems they're facing, and then we try to craft solution, and we share with them that these are the kind of solutions that we can do, and these are the implications according to our analysis. And by doing this collaborative effort, we are able to chalk out with mutual terms that this is the kind of solution at these costs and times that we can do, and that's how we go with them.
They don't know the problems all the time. Sometimes they know their problem, but they don't know the solution, that what kind of solutions work to sort out that issue. But sometimes they don't know their problems, and then they really need to contact the companies like us, that what kind of services we are providing, that we are conducting the gap analysis for free of cost for them, to just highlight the problem what exactly they are facing, to scale up their business, to achieve their goals, and to later on we provide the solutions for those problems as well, to sort out those issues, to achieve their goals, and whatever the aim they have regarding their company, where they want to see themselves in future. So yes, they all the time they don't know their problems. Well, I came from the background where I was working, so I didn't have idea that how to establish a business and how to run a business, because it's a totally different thing to do the job. Job is like you go, it's a routine thing. You are getting the work from your managers, or you have the project, etc. You have to work on, and you have your time limit. But in business, to run a business, that is a totally different thing, and you have to learn a lot, first of all, about your domain. Then you have to then you have to work on your operations, because the successful business needs a very good operations. And after all, then the marketing, says a lot of things included in the business. So yes, I have studied, because I have the background of the business. I studied the business, but I never run the business. So these were the challenging things that I established that company. From the first step to this step where I am right now, I feel that it was challenging, and most of the time I was challenging when I, as Farooq mentioned, that when we went to the different companies and we spoke to them about our business. They were interesting what we are doing, what we will offer to them, but they were hesitant to just disclose their problem, and they were not sharing what kind of problem they are offering. And after knowing all those things, what we are doing, what we can do for them, they were like, okay, we will see, we will talk to you later, so these were the challenging things that sometimes gives this department. But then again, we have to be energetic, we have to regain our energy, and we have to motivate ourselves, that because this is the thing that we have to face most of the time. So yes, we are doing, and hopefully we will do, because it's a new venture and it's my first time that I'm doing, and hopefully I will be very successful in near future, and I will take my business to the next level. Well, I think it depends on the trust thing, because what I have experienced here in London, I met two different people and I attended different meetings, business meetings with women, and the other meetings as well, organized with different big companies. And I think it comes to the trust. People first they because it's a startup or a small level company, and we are in the starting phase, so people, they don't have trust actually, though they know what we are doing good and we can do good with their business, but still they are hesitant, and they think that they don't have trust, and maybe they are afraid that if we will be doing something wrong with their business. So this, I think, trust factor is more prominent than the shy one. I don't think so the people are shy to share their things, but due to the trust factor, maybe that's why they are not preferring to share the things, and they just prefer to share the things with the people, with the company which are already in the market and have some clientele base in the market, and already doing the businesses or providing the services to different companies, and people mostly they go to on the preference basis actually. So that's what I think.
To answer your question about our advice for the companies, actually it's a part of culture over here. As you already said, that it's the trust factor. Before the trust, there's the fear factor. Companies, for example, like any company, if you go to them and you ask them, tell us about your problems, this is what we do, they have a fear in the back of their mind that we may go and talk to the competitor, and we will be actually sharing their information with them. So that's one of the things that is a hindrance most of the time for us. Apart from that, there is a trust factor. So while working for a company like with a company like ours, we would actually advise companies to believe in the companies with whom they are dealing, and just go with them as far as they can initially, so that they're able to make them the first mark with them. That could be a simple step, just like a gap analysis, and even if not a gap analysis, a true exercise of how a problem that they feel they have could be solved. So they could just discuss one single problem and get a solution from our side. So that will actually let us make our first mark with them, make our first foot within their door, and they will be able to see and judge us better. That's one thing. And for the startups, I would give the same message, that keep yourself motivated, stay empowered, and believe in your abilities and believe in yourselves. Because one day or the other you'll be able to make your mark, and one day or the other you'll be able to achieve the goal with the same passion that you currently have. So just stay energetic and stay motivated.
Yes, I would say the startup that it needs a lot of patience first of all, and a lot of self-motivation as well. So they all need to get to stay motivated, and they need the patience, because things are not getting happen overnight. It takes time and it takes struggle as well. So they are doing, what kind of services and products they are providing to their clients, customer. They just need to believe in their ability. They just focus on what they can better with their business, and they just need to focus on what they can do unique thing regarding their competitor. That is the best thing that you can stay for a longer time in the market. And yes, and the self motivation, that is the most important thing I would say that they have. They need. That's it.